Hi everyone, this video is about the selection statement. First we'll explain the if selection statement, then if else, and then switch. If statement is used to execute a particular block of statement like this: if this thing happen we'll do this, and if this thing happen we'll do this. To be more practical, if there is a rain today I'll take an umbrella. So now let's move to code thing, so you'll get a more technical perspective of it. It is written like this: if the round braces, here is the condition which will be either true or false, like I'm writing here if 5 is greater than 3, and there is a body of if. I'm writing here printf true. So if 5 is greater than 3, yes, which is true, then true will be printed on the screen. We'll just compile it and run it. Like true is printed on the screen. So I'll just make this condition false, then true will not be printed on the screen, like this, and true is not printed on the screen. So if this condition results in true, then this block will work, and if it is false, the block of if will not work. This condition is results into 1. This condition which is highlighted, the if condition is only understands either 1 or 0. Suppose I am writing here just 5. I told you that any other value in C except 0 is true, so 5 is true, so this if block will work. If I write here 0, this will not work. I'll write here some negative value which is also a true value because it is not 0, so this will work. So by this you can understand about if. So now move on to if else. If else is the next selection statement. This is same as of if, just an additional else part added. So if I to be more practical here, if it is rain today I'll take an umbrella, else I will not. The else part is added, so I'll just copy the if part from here and just paste it here and make it 5 greater than 3 at the starting, and added a else part here. I'll just write printf false. So compile it and run it, because 5 is greater than 3, so true is printed. Let's make it this condition false. So now false will be printed. So in the if part there is no, like if condition fails no part will execute, but in if else part if a condition is fails, so an else part will execute, and there should not be more anything written in between this, like if and else part, because else this else is related with if we compile it, it will give you a compile time error, else without a previous if. So there should not be anything written between these two. And if I remove this if part from here, like this, I'll remove this if part from here and just the else part, then also the same error, else without a previous if. So else is related with if is there, then only else will be there, else not. So by this you are clear with the if else thing. Now switch is the next selection statement. We'll move to switch. Switch is more like of a menu driven statement. Switch works on cases like if it is press 1 for this, press 2 for this. It is more like of that. To make you understand the switch, what I'll do, I'll declare 3 variables, int a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 3. By understanding switch, you will understand one jump statement also, which we have covered before, the break statement, but it will separately covered also. So I'll just write the switch here. Switch, I'll just write a here. This is the argument of the switch. It takes as a as an input. Now we'll write cases here. Case, there is a space between, this is case 1, and we'll write some printf case 1 here, and break here. I'll tell you about this break later on. We'll write the case 2 here. Printf, we'll write case 2. I'll write again break here, this break. I'll write case 3, then printf case 3, then a break here, then we'll write the default statement. The default statement, it is written because if any of the cases will not work, then this default statement will work. So I'll just compile it and run it. See, because it takes a1 as an input, then the case 1 will be executed. Break is written because after break, this come out of the switch body. When this will execute the break, and it will not execute any of the cases below. Suppose if I remove this break and just put a compile here and case 1 case 2, because there is no break here, so case 2 will automatically be executed. Suppose I remove a break from here also, let's do this, case 1 case 2 case 3, because I remove the break from here, so I'll just put the break back again. Now I'll replace this A by B. C, case 2, I'll remove this by C, case 3, and I'll remove this by 5 because none of the cases here, then the default statement will work. C, default. So we understand switch by this means. In switch we understand two or three things. Let's revise those. The input written is here, that case only will work. If the input written here doesn't match any of the cases, then the default statement will work. Break will stop the execution here and takes the control out of this block wherever the break is encountered. This is all about the selection statement. In the next video we'll study about the iteration statements. Thank you.